Well, each year, thousands of international students come to Oklahoma to pursue higher education degrees, which is why Oklahoma's Farm Bureau makes a special effort to take these students on a tour outside the city lights. Dustin Milkey reports.
To showcase Oklahoma agriculture and celebrate its place in the global economy, Oklahoma Farm Bureau's Young Farmers and Ranchers hosted a tour of Oklahoma agriculture for international students from Oklahoma State University. The tour gave 48 students from around the globe the chance to get out of the classroom and apply and expand their education into the field as they visited northeastern Oklahoma. The tour included stops at cattle ranches, food processing facilities, and several research stations. Pauline Odd, an animal science PhD student from Lebanon, says the tour gives her some much-needed perspective on agriculture outside of the classroom.
I'm an animal science and I study all what's going on in animal production, but yet I cannot really get a grasp on the real deal except by coming on these tours. It's a very good learning experience and it's been wonderful so far.
Melinda Front, chairman of the Oklahoma Farm Bureau's Young Farmers and Ranchers Committee, says the tour helps expand awareness of Oklahoma's ag industry.
I think it's vitally important for us to always be aware that we are ag ambassadors for not only the state of Oklahoma but for the United States. And we do export and import a lot of products. I think it's very important for them to see that we are very proud of how we produce a very safe, viable product that we are exporting to many of these countries of the students that are here with us today.
Odd says the information she learned on the tour will help her when she returns to her home country.
We do things differently in Lebanon, but some of the things that you guys do here can be incorporated back in the production. And if it's not incorporated, if nothing, it'll be a good learning experience for the students to know what's out there and to know the American practices in terms of cattle raising, in terms of, especially, I mean, we don't raise any beef cattle, so most of it is imported and some of it is from the US, so it does help the people a little bit to learn how these cattle they're eating are being produced and stuff like that.
And Front says the tour helps students, farmers, and ranchers understand each other better in our global marketplace.
The one thing that surprises me the most on this tour is that we're all the same. You know, we're all neighbors. We have the same concerns, we have the same hardships, and many of the same problems. And we get to celebrate some of the many same things as well. So I think you'd be very surprised if you brought people together like this.
As the students return home, Farm Bureau hopes the experiences on the tour will provide lasting benefits for the world's citizens.